As we have discussed in our previous lecture on small scale business, the significant role of small scale business, and in that we had discussed that what important role small scale industries they the role they play in the development of our economy, Indian economy, by generating employment opportunities, by helping in the balanced regional growth, by assisting the government in export promotion. So by looking at all these advantages which are provided by the small scale business, government has a state or the central government, they had taken an initiative to develop such small scale industries in our country, right? So in accord to that, we will be discussing that what all different help and assistance are provided to small scale industries by the government at different levels. So the topic is the government support and assistance for development of small businesses. Under that, first one we will discuss is the institutional support. Under institutional support, the first one is the National Small Industries Corporation. This government body, it was set up in 1955 to promote the growth of small scale industries or the small businesses. The main objective behind setting up this corporation are given here. The first one was to supply advanced and imported machines on easy installments to SSIs, right? So on easy installments, imported machines and advanced machines are available. It makes sure that they are available to SSIs. Second is to export the products of SSIs. Whatever products are manufactured or by these small scale industries, this corporation helps small scale industries in the export of such products. Third one is to provide and upgrade the technology to SSI, right? They help in providing the upgraded technology to the SSIs. Fourth one is to procure and supply good raw material, or you can say the imported raw material of a good quality, right? Fifth one is to provide if these small scale industries, if they are facing any kind of problem and they need to get a solution of these problems, then in that case such corporations, they provide advisory services or any kind of guidance or the mentoring services to these small scale industries. Next one is they also help in developing software and technology park and help in technology transfers. NSIC has also set up a performance and credit rating scale in order to help SSIs, to encourage SSIs to improve their performance, to score higher on credit rating scale, right? If their rating is high on credit rating scale, then there are chances that they can get financial assistance or financial help from financial institutions. Means there are chances, if their rating is high, their performance is high, then obviously they will be able to get easy credit from financial institutions, right? Second one is the District Industries Center, DIC. This District DIC was set up in 1978. It provides integrated administrative framework at district level. So these particular centers, they look after the SSIs at the district level, right? They look after the problems. Which the small scale industries they are facing, right, at the district level. And DIC, it also provides credit facilities, machines, provision of raw material and other extension services. Third one is the Rural Small Business Development Centers, RSBDC. These centers, they are sponsored by NABARD, National Bank of Rural Development, right? So they are sponsored by NABARD and the support and these centers, they support small scale business economically. Generally these centers, they help, right? They help or support the weaker individuals who belongs to the rural areas, so that they can use they encourage these weaker section or the weaker individuals who are economically weaker, right? They help them to identify their entrepreneurial skills and set up their small business, right? So they help them financially as well. And they also organize various or different programs and workshops on entrepreneurial skill upgradation and rural entrepreneurship. So their efforts are mainly in the direction of providing assistance or help to the weaker, economically weaker individuals who are willing to set up their own business, right? Plus they also provide a kind of awareness, right? A kind of awareness to the people, so that they should understand the importance of entrepreneurship and starting of their own small business. Fourth one is the Small Industry Services Institutes, SISI. They prepare small viable projects, especially for the small scale units or the sectors, right? Second one is they also organize training workshops to spread awareness to the people, so that they can identify their entrepreneurial skills and set up small businesses. Fifth one is the National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development, that is NABARD. NABARD was set up in 1982 for the promotion of integrated rural development. NABARD supports small agro-industrial units. Not only the small agro-industrial units, but small scale cottage and village industries, right? It also provides counseling and consultancy services to the small business entrepreneurs. It conducts training and development sessions for these entrepreneurs, small business entrepreneurs. Sixth one is the Small Industries Development Bank of India, that is called the SIDBI. SIDBI was set up in 1989 with the main objective of providing finance and development of small scale industries. Seventh one is the National Commission for Entrepreneurs in Unorganized Sectors, that is NCEUS. It was set up in 2004 with these objectives. The first one is to improve the productivity of small scale units, right? Next is they also help in generating employment by setting up or by helping in the setup of small scale units in various areas or different areas. It also provides credit facilities to the small business entrepreneurs, credit facilities for purchasing raw material, for purchasing machines or other imports at the concessional rates, or the discounted rates to these entrepreneurs, right? Eighth one is the World Association for Small and Medium Enterprises, that is WASME. This association, it is an international non-government body. It's an international non-government body, and it was set up to promote small and medium enterprises, right? This association has been set up, right? It has set up an international committee for rural industrialization, to develop an action plan and a model for sustained growth of small scale industries. Okay, there are various schemes under WASME, which are, the first one is Integrated Rural Development Program, IRDP. Second one is Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana. Third one is Training Rural Youth for Self-Employment, that is TRISEM, and the fourth one is Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, that is JRY. Ninth one is the scheme of Fund generation of medium enterprises, right? In 2005, central government, it has set up, a fund was set up by central government of rupees 100 crore in 2005, right? And this fund was supposed to be used to make traditional enterprises, traditional small scale enterprises or industries, to make them more productive and more competitive, so that the government could work for the growth and development of such traditional industries. Okay. 10th one is the Rural Women Entrepreneurship Development. This is RWED. This program was meant to promote conducive business environment, to provide or to build institutional support, right, to the rural women entrepreneurs, plus to make women entrepreneurs or the rural women entrepreneurs to take initiative to become entrepreneurs, to encourage them to use their skills, their talent, their potential to become rural entrepreneur, right? Plus it also provides training to such women, right? And as and when required, it provides advice and counseling to such women entrepreneurs, so that they can help them to set up their own small businesses or business units in a rural area. Second one is in the same, government support and assistance for development of small business. The second one is the incentives for industries in backward and hilly areas. Backward, tribal and hilly areas, they require special attention, and considering this, Indian government has been paying special attention to these areas in their 5-year plan as well. Along with the implementation of various schemes for the balanced regional growth, Indian government has also provided various facilities or the incentives to help and to develop these backward and hilly areas. The first one is the land. Land is available, or land was made available at low concessional rates. Power, same. The power has also been made available at low concessional rates. Third one is the water. Water, some states they provide free water initially for 5 years. Fourth one is sales tax. The union territories in our country, they don't charge sales tax. Fifth one is the octroi duty. Some states they have abolished octroi duty. Raw material, quotas of scarce raw materials have been allotted. Finance, some industries they get a 10 to 15% subsidy on buying capital assets. Industrial states, some states they have developed industrial states for the development of backward areas. Ninth one is the tax holiday. Small industries set up in these areas, hilly, backward and tribal areas, are given tax exemption from 5 to 10 years. So these are the various steps which our Indian government has taken to develop these areas. Thank you.